put out information that you fact checked and that is real. And so we urge Jamaicans to listen to the traditional media, your CVM, which has been there for a long time with very good journalists.
Indeed.
Blessings, my people. Welcome back to the channel. Here in this segment, the Minister of Energy, Daryl Vaz, basically going hard on JPS for flawed and inaccurate data on the restoration as it pertains to giving back people them light. You understand? He said the dates keep moving all over the place. So yesterday in Parliament, my people, where Daryl Vaz was speaking, he took the JPS to task for what he says is inaccurate and incompetent information being provided regarding electricity restoration across the island following the devastation of Category 4 Hurricane Beryl. He also states that the inaccurate information is compounding the problem and that areas JPS has logged as having been restored still have significant sections that remain without power. So when I see it now, my people said in 94 to 96% where they did a brag and a boast about. When the people in on the ground and make we know otherwise, they were trying to ignore the cries of the people and come talk about 94 to 96% of the customers have been restored. Big lies, only for them come back round to say otherwise. And might I add, this is exactly 3 weeks and a whole heap of areas. I know a whole lot of people down there in Andrew Hill, Clarendon, a whole heap of other people reaching out. Still no electricity. Whole heap of other places over Hanover, Mandeville, Westmoreland, you name it. And even areas where no significant damages, meaning you not seen a whole heap of down poles or anything like that. And them still not have electricity.
The projected date for full restoration keeps moving further and further away. And again, I want to be specific. When you miss deadlines that were set for the 17th to the 19th, and you move them over into the 20th to the 22nd, which ended yesterday, then obviously the workload has not lessened, and therefore other areas that are to come back on track are pushed back. It's common sense. Madam Speaker, as of my last meeting with JPS management on Saturday morning, I was not satisfied with the answers to my many questions that JPS truly understands the pain and suffering of the people of Jamaica and the JPS customers after 3 weeks. Areas where the JPS has indicated that are restored, and upon checks made, they are not fully restored. What do I mean by that, Madam Speaker? They say sections. And I have a situation just yesterday where the member from North Central Clarendon showed me sections of Moko. And when I made inquiries and asked him to give me evidence, over 50% of Moko was not restored. So therefore, Madam Speaker, we have to give accurate information and detailed information to reduce the frustration and the misery index.
Following Vaz's statement, my people, we've seen the JPS chairman and acting president and CEO, Damian Obiglio, says that they are willing to minimize the impact on persons who could end up being worse off as a result of being estimated using the regulatory prescribed methodology. The company announced plans to give discounts to approximately 350,000 residential customers under the JPS Hurricane Beryl Relief Program. And so this 20% discount off the bills of customers who use 150 kilowatt of electricity or less for the month. This discount will be applied to current charges and will be reflected on bills that customers will start receiving in August. Active prepaid residential customers will get a one-off $1,500 top-up electricity credit on their accounts. The company said it will also relax its collections and disconnection processes. It noted, however, that it has not disconnected customers for non-payment of bills since the passage of hurricane and will continue to suspend disconnections up to August 15. It will further continue to facilitate flexible payment arrangements for customers who need extensions on their due dates. Requests are being dealt with on a case-by-case basis, so individuals requiring extensions can make their requests using the mobile app and contacting the customer care center. But my question here, my people, is this enough for you all? Is this enough for the persons or for the people who cannot afford any bill from JPS at this time, or are basically suffering? Another major concern, my people, that the people are grappling with right now are the increased breeding of mosquitoes following Hurricane Beryl. We've seen the Mayor of Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation, Andrew Swaby, coming out speaking that the Arborview sewage treatment plant is one such breeding site that needs to be dealt with. And a whole heap of people are crying of the increased, mosquito, whole heap of mosquitoes all over. And that's expected, my people. Anytime you have major rainfalls, any falling of rain, the water them settle, and then you have the breeding of the mosquitoes. And we know what the mosquitoes can cause, my people. The whole heap of dengue and all of that can be life-threatening just the same. So, them have to try as much as possible. It's going to take a holistic approach. Everybody have to come on board and try their best. I believe that one of them areas that has gotten a fog machine. I don't remember where, but I believe the fogging has started in many areas. But I'm going to hear what Mayor Swaby has to say.
I had called a meeting with the Kingston and St. Andrew Public Health Department because a lot of persons have reached out to me via text messages or even calls, and we have seen it in the media also about the increase in mosquitoes. Clearly, after any hurricane that is expected, so what I did was to call a meeting with them just to tell us some of the program, what they are doing, how they are dealing with the issues, and they have highlighted some areas. For example, they have highlighted our gullies, that in these gullies and the base of the gullies that there are a lot of breakaways, and we had left water in these breakaways, and these are possible breeding sites. So it's an issue that we have to have a discussion with National Works Agency about the gully and with our own self about these gullies and how we deal with those issues. Another possible area, and I've gone to that area last weekend, was the whole sewage planting in Harborview, that it needs to be looked at because that's a big breeding site that has to be dealt with. Out of this meeting, I'll be asking for interagency approach. So I'll be trying to have a meeting with the National Solid Waste Management Authority, the NWC, the NWA, the Kingston St. Andrew Public Health Department, and ourselves, to make sure that we have a joint approach at how we deal with this situation. They have indicated that they have increased their fogging. They have fogging in the mornings, and these are mainly the commercial areas that they have a difficulty in the daytime to do. But in the evening, and matter of fact, these fogging there, they say that they start out at like 5 o'clock in the mornings and 4:35 to fog these areas, and that they are doing it in the evening also. So, from what I'm seeing, that they have increased the fogging, and just want the public to realize that they have increased the fogging and to see how best to deal with it. As a matter of fact, they are planning to have a Mosquito Day on August 20th, and that they are looking at some creative way of how to create these awareness. And they are planning to do something in Crossroad area on that day in our car park right by the Carib, where they'll be highlighting this issue and creating the awareness of it. Also, they are utilizing our traditional way of the SDC And they have also planned to make available to us again the fogging schedule that our councillors can use to disseminate to the various community WhatsApp group, making persons know that when flogging will take place in their area. They have also indicated that there are persons who go inside there to look at possible breeding sites, workers going to each homes or so to look at possible breeding sites and say to the person how you destroy them. And at the same time, they'll be giving out flyers on this issue, and then the fogging will take place. And interestingly, they are coming in with a town crier system to make persons aware that they'll be coming in. Person who have respiratory problem can tell them what to do in situations like that. While it is the KCMC and the Kingston and St. Andrew Public Health responsibility to deal with the issue, each resident, each citizen has a personal responsibility. Look around your yard space. Make sure that there are no possible breeding inside. The drums, if you have a drum also, make sure that it have something, a hole in the bottom that leak out that water. Your potted plants, make sure there's no water settling in those areas. Cover these. If you have to store water, cover them. These are some possible. So you have a personal responsibility. You are not supposed to be throwing your garbage in our gullies, because also that's a possible breeding site. So it is important that the agencies and government agencies do their job, but all of us have a personal responsibility also.
Last but not least, my people, we're seeing the Minister of Information now, Dana Morris Dixon, and laughing stock right now, my people, because remember I said they did come out and try for silence, bloggers, and try to silence freedom of speech, so to speak, talking about fake news and this and that and the third. And when you check a stock, some of them very same friends them from the mainstream media come on a job, be a breaking news, and when you check a stock, more than half of the breaking news them with them a job are fake news. And so the same minister did depend CVM news attack, said the people them to listen to credible sources and this and that. So right now, the latest done on this poll, we have the People's National Party President Leader Mark Golding in lead in all three aspects, my people. The people them must say Dana Morris Dixon did right. But my people, when you take a listen to what she did I say.
We also urge Jamaicans to watch CVM, get to legitimate sources. You are very responsible. You only put out information that you fact checked and that is real. And so we urge Jamaicans to listen to the traditional media, your CVM, which has been there for a long time with very good journalists.
Indeed.
So now, my wonderful viewers and subscribers, please share your thoughts in the comment section. Tell me what you think. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Run over to my other platform, Facebook and TikTok. Follow me over there at Anisabel Rose. Check out the YouTube store, make a purchase. It goes in support of the channel. Check out the YouTube membership. You get a lot of benefits by becoming a member. Member badges, member shout out. Only a small fee per month to be a member of the Anisabel Rose movement. On the road to 20k, help me to get there, my people. As when I come up on the videos, please to like and share them out. Returning subscribers, big up on yourself as usual. New subscribers, welcome on board. Thanks for the support. New viewers, come on board, journey with me, join the family. Like up the videos, share out the videos, subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for more updates, stay tuned for more videos. Big up on yourself.